Good evening, everyone. Well, he stole my big intro. I was leaving the shop this afternoon after I put my tux on, and one of my employees said, "Where are you going?" And I said, "I'm judging the fast pitch." And he says, "Oh, cool, baseball, can I go?" And I said, "No. A fast pitch is a 90-second description of a business concept that savvy entrepreneurs present to investors in an effort to get their support and investment." I appreciate the concept because as a beginner in business many years ago when I was 20 or so, I had the opportunity to be thrust into a position that I was in front of the chairman of the board of MGM Grand. And I had about 5 minutes to tell him what I could do for them and get him to like me. And I told him my plan, and I sold him, and it literally changed my life. It started my career working in Vegas, and then eventually became Disney and everything else. So it's the fast pitch that when you land as an entrepreneur in that elevator, in that rare instance where you're standing next to Steve Jobs or somebody of that nature, and you want to tell them your plan, and you have 90 seconds to do it, that's what a fast pitch is. Tonight you'll hear fast pitches from 5 student entrepreneurs at Cal State's nationally ranked entrepreneurship program. The students were selected from a field of 82 student business ideas and made it through a fast pitch qualifying round last week where they were judged by members of the Tech Coast Angels and other local entrepreneurs. I happened to be a judge there, and I was amazed by some of the brilliant concepts that some of these young entrepreneurs develop. Every person in attendance here tonight has a voting card that gives you an opportunity to cast your vote for these young entrepreneurs. Voting is very simple. You vote only once and simply select the one student fast pitch that you thought was well presented and represents a clear and attractive business opportunity. Later in the evening, the voting cards will be collected from each table, and the winner of the $4,000 first place prize will be announced. I'd like to wish all of our participants good luck. Thank you.
Leading off the fast pitch competition is Michael Fisher from Sample Solutions.
In 1984, Alan Newton received a 40-year prison sentence for a crime he did not commit. Could you imagine spending decades in jail for something you didn't do? Cases such as Mr. Newton's occur partially because the current process of collecting and registering samples for use as evidence is outdated and error-prone. Good evening. I am Michael Fisher, founder of Sample Solutions, and we can solve many of these problems with one device. Developed at Los Alamos National Laboratory, the Sample Collector Pro allows a single user to collect samples of any type and register data electronically. Agencies will no longer need to maintain a fleet of specialized equipment. Field data can be acquired 10 times faster than with current methods. Required staff can be reduced by 50%, and the risk of contamination is greatly minimized. The market for forensic products and services is expected to reach $17.5 billion by 2013, with an annual growth rate of 11%. However, applications for the device go far beyond forensics and range from athletic drug testing to archaeology. The technology is patented, and prototypes have already been developed thanks to an $82,000 investment from the Office of Technology Transfer at California State University, San Bernardino. We are currently seeking mentoring and funding to license this technology and bring this product to market so criminals go to jail and not innocent people. Thank you.
Next up is Iris Jones, Alarming Electronics.
Have you ever thought about how you'll be able to wake up if you could not hear? Are you afraid you might lose your job, be late to an important meeting, or even fail a test because you cannot wake up on time? If so, it's time to address this issue head on. I am Iris Jones, the founder of Alarming Electronics Incorporated, and we have a solution to this problem, the vibrating pillow alarm. While an alarm clock is a huge success on the market today, most people find themselves still not waking up on time. According to the statistical estimates from the Survey of Income and Program Participation, there are 10 million people who are hard of hearing and close to 1 million who are functionally deaf. The vibration of the pillow will not cut off until his or her head is lifted off the pillow for at least 30 seconds. The pillow will have a power device that can be plugged in. Snooze options are also available through a switch. Now, we're always looking for ways to improve our lives, right? So by using our vibrating pillow, you'll see how your day could go by much more smoothly and in advantage also without waking your bedmate. We plan on starting with the online web store and expanding into major retail stores such as Macy's, Kohl's, and JCPenney's. Once our brand gains recognition, we plan on adding extra functionalities such as heating and cooling features. If you are ready to step out of this discomfort or even want to join me in solving this problem, it's time to toss those annoying alarm clocks. Again, I am Iris Jones, CEO of AE Incorporated. Get up and own the day. Thank you.
Take me out to
Please welcome Gareth Pronovost, Inventory Security.
Good evening. The U.S. pharmaceutical industry spends over $30 billion every year on medicinal research. However, an estimated 3 to 5% of all samples used for medical testing never produce valid results. These samples are either lost, fall out of stability, or suffer from clotting. In short, this industry is losing hundreds of millions of dollars every year because it simply lacks the capability to ensure that proper procedures are followed. My name is Gareth Pronovost, and my company, Inventory Security, offers a solution. Using radio frequency identification technology, or RFIDs, combined with the computer software we will develop, we will provide this industry with an inventory tracking service. Our service will monitor the location of samples and will be able to alert researchers if a sample is stored in a location with an unstable temperature. The effects of this will be to minimize waste, maximize worker productivity, and lessen the amount of money spent on malpractice suits. We'll penetrate the market by appealing to the competitive nature of the pharmaceutical industry. Once our results have been proven, we will expand and offer our service to the entire medical industry. We will market directly to administration, charging them an upfront installation fee combined with a monthly subscription fee. Inventory Security offers investors the opportunity to increase their financial wealth within a recession-proof and growing industry, as well as the opportunity to improve healthcare for everyone. Thank you.
some peanuts and Cracker Jack.
From EVA Incorporated, please welcome Yukasa
For
Shida.
the home team. They don't win, it's a shame.
I am sorry to tell you that 21-year-old Angela Robinson is not here with us today. Ambulance was responding to a crash, drove through a red light, and struck her vehicle. How ironic is that the ambulance driver would take a life instead of saving one? The problem is we are becoming more vulnerable to emergency vehicle approaching with such things as soundproof cars and high-powered stereo system. The solution is my product, Emergency Vehicle Awareness System. It is a device that works together with your OEM system using the global positioning system technology and alerts you when the emergency vehicle is near. Once the sensor receives the signal, it will lower your stereo volume and it can tell you where it is coming from, so it can work as your personal siren. I will first promote EVAs to automakers, convince them that integrating EVA can help them become a differentiator. Our potential market is prosperous once it becomes an order qualifier for 11 million vehicles produced every year in the United States. Did you guys know that there's one fatality in every 100 accidents involving emergency vehicle? And it has a 30% chance of sustaining a permanent disability resulting from that accident. The benefit our end users receive not only includes saving their lives, but also the discounts from the insurance company. My name is Yukasa Shida. I'm the developer of EVA system. Let's get our own siren going. Thank you very much.
3 strikes you're out. at the old ball game.
And now our final fast pitch presentation, Janaea Griffin of Crimeworks.
Evelyn Hernandez and her 5-year-old son went missing in 2002. Her torso found floating in San Francisco Bay. No arrests have been made. Imagine if this was one of your family members. In the US, approximately 60% of crimes are solved. But what happens to the other 40% that end up like Evelyn? Currently, approximately 16 databases are used to help solve crimes within the forensic industry, which can become too much when crime scene departments are undermanned and underfunded. My name is Janaea Griffin, and my company, Crimeworks, in conjunction with New York University, will create and license software to local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies that will consolidate these forensic databases into one user-friendly interface. With my software having the ability to create probable scenarios that will establish the common threads between data, that 40% of unsolved crime can be reduced by providing an extra hand in solving crimes, decreasing the hours spent on analyzing crime scenes, and creating more time to solve more cases. Although the software is primarily focused within the forensic industry, with further development, it can be used in the medical and educational field. By using my software, departments can take advantage of the funding provided by the National Control Crime Initiative if they provide a solution. Crimeworks provides that solution. Think CSI meets Google search engine, but the search engine in cognitive
program
think.
this has been tonight. And I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm one of the lucky ones who gets to stand backstage and admire all of the awards. They're absolutely gorgeous. If you get a chance, we have one on display out in the lobby there. So the Spirit Award winners receive a beautiful award. Our fast pitch students get cash. Cash. How much cash do they get, Garner?
Well, everybody leaves here a winner because even the runners-up get $500 apiece. The third place gets $1,000, second place gets $2,000, and first place gets $4,000.
So they're all backstage getting oxygen right now, so we're not going to keep them any longer. Garner, why don't you go ahead and announce third place?
Do we have a drum somewhere for drum roll? Oh, maybe not. Oh, there we go. Thank you. And announcing third place first for $1,000. Third place is Janaea Griffin.
Take me out to the ball game.
All right, and second place for $2,000. Drum roll, please. There it is. Yukasa Shida.
They don't win, it's a shame. It's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the old ball game.
Okay, I'm going to start crying now.
That was a great one. You know, it means a lot to these budding entrepreneurs. That's a lot of money, you know. Okay, first place, $4,000. Major drum roll for Michael Fisher.
Take me out to the ball game.